Okay, I should have showed you this next part. Remember I told you that somebody else messed up 4 of these little washers like this. There was 4 missing in the box when I got it. There was 24 of these, but there ended up only being 20 of these. And when I marked this out, they wanted a foot in between each one of these. So I did that, and I came up with 9 holes because you got 1 hole at each end. And so that was 18 plus the 2 plus the 4 on the other banner. How many is that? That's 22, baby. And that meant I had 4 of these, and I only had 4 extra of these, and I ended up only having 20 of these, and I needed 22. What do you suppose I did? Well, I Joe Guyvered it. I took 2 of these and I put it in a vise. And I just kind of crimped on there, and I hacksawed this edge off, just this round edge, hacksawed it off, and then I put it in the vise again and took a drill bit and reamed out the edge just a little bit, because see this here, see how it's kind of cut rough? That's because that used to be one of these. And I had to make it wider because both of those were the same size. The other ones of these were just a hair bigger to slip over that edge. Well, in this one here, I had to take a drill and make it a little bit bigger, and voila, now I've got just enough, and I'm gonna make it work. Think about your project and do it right. Now I've got just enough of these little washers and everything. I just wanted to show you in real time now. Put this in, I've got it upside down and everything. Finished edge. Put that on there, flip this over, kind of push this on there like that. And you can just tap this. You don't have to hit it hard the first time. Just tap away. Now see, that's why you've got to use a hammer. How nice that looks. Ooh, sweet. That's why you've got to use a hammer. Don't use a rubber mallet. I think that's where some people could go wrong, thinking, oh, rubber mallet's going to be fine. You don't get enough force behind that. Okay? You want metal on metal. And it's important that there's a ridge on this flat piece, and you want that facing up from behind, and it's flat on the other side, see? Because that gives that little indentation. And I said I was going to do this in real time, and here I am talking away. This is not rocket science, and this is the first banner I've ever put these on. So I wanted you to see that if I can do it, you can do it. Twist this a little bit. Now see, that one looks like it's kind of tight, but I got it. Just wiggle it a little bit. And you can feel on that, and if that doesn't feel nice and snug, put it on there, put it back on there, and tap it a little bit more, okay? Yeah, this is going to take a while. If you've got 3 or 4 plastic drop covers or tarps to do. But you know, once you get it done, it's going to be on there forevermore, depending how strong your vinyl drop cloths are. Because you know, this could rip depending how thin this is and how hard you're going to want to tie something down and all that. So just be mindful of that.
You really make that look very easy.
You know what? I think you could even do this. And I'm sure her co-workers, if they saw this, and you know what? That's why I'm making a video. They can watch this, right? So next time they want to make a banner, who are they going to call? Not me. They're going to do it themselves. Oh, I see that one's a little snug. Wow. And I didn't really tap on that hard. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to get just a little screwdriver and wedge on that. I'm not gonna have that ready, or a little putty knife or something like that. You can wedge it in there. Okay. So yeah, maybe I'll have that at the ready from now on.
I have a question, Joe.
Yes, fire away.
Now, the lady. I have a question, Joe.
Yes, fire away.
Now, the ladies at work bought this as a kit, but for example, if I had lost one of the parts, do it come separately, or do I have to buy the whole kit again?
No. Well, usually at a hardware store, you're going to be able to buy the grommets, and they might come in different sizes. This might not be the only size. They'll have bigger ones probably. And you're probably going to have to buy X amount of grommets. And that could come with it should come with these metal goodies in the package. So, basically you're pretty much buying another kit at the store.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. So like I say, it's important that if you're only going to get one little kit at the store, you measure out your project a couple times to make sure that you got enough grommets. Or, if you make a wrong hit, you hit this and you damage one, or one zings out, you can't find it. It's not usually a good idea to get just the exact amount of grommets that you need. I would recommend that you get extra, and that way you'll have them ready for your next project anyways.
That's true.
Okay. I'm sort of having fun, kind of. Don't tell anybody. The thing I like is when you get done, you look at it, you think, wow, that's pretty cool. I did that myself, and I'd never done it before. Well, that's what my channel is all about. I do lots of things on my YouTube channel that maybe I've never done before, because I want you to see that if an average show like I can do it, then you can do it. Okay, so that's why sometimes when some people say, hey Joe, you don't do it like that, you have to do it this way. Well, I'm not a professional grommet installer, or a professional painter, or a professional electrician, or sheetrocker. But you know what? When I get done with a project, it looks like a professional did it, and I might take a few extra steps in doing something, but guess what? So are you, and I may have certain things that I do slightly different than a professional, but I want you to be comfortable knowing that if I can do it, again, yes, you can do it too. I'd hate to be a professional and try to teach you that way, because lots of do-it-yourselfers may not learn as much from somebody like that. When they're doing sheetrock, when you look and watch a professional do it, they make it look so easy. Well, guess what? Newsflash. It takes time to do it right and to get everything figured out exactly, and you only learn by continuing to do it more and more. Man, I'm almost done. Only one more to go, and I'll have done it. Yes, that looks professional, all right.
Last one, Joe.
Last one. Can he do it, folks, without messing up? I think he can. And see, this one had plastic deals that the banner company had taped on here. Don't have them do that, because it takes forever to get this stuff off. You're gonna have to find a cleaning solution to take that off. I tried a couple different things, and I thought, you know what? That's not really my job. My job is to get these on there And I'll have to let somebody else clean them off. I mean, I tried, I did. I gave it the old Joe try, but somebody else is going to have to clean that. So, you know, don't have them put those little plastic covers on the ends. Well, let's flip it over and see how it looks.
That looks really nice.
I think we've done it. By Joe. Now see how nice these grommets turned out. And you know, if you're going to mount something, you want to mount something on there for a good long time, let's say a couple months for a grand opening or something like that, you might want to put one in the middle here. That's what I would recommend. You don't want to go too far because eventually with the two ends done, this could bend a little bit or kind of bulge or warp or something like that. You want it all nice and tight. This is how they told me to do it, so this is how I did this particular one. But if it was for me, if I was going to be mounting this, I would have put a grommet in the middle at both ends. Okay? Remember that. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.